did Corsair make something amazing in the Corsair K60 RGB Pro SE with the new Cherry Viola switches? Starting with the Cherry Viola switches themselves, I have to say I am quite impressed even if they are marketed as a value-oriented product. And I am not saying this in comparison to membrane keyboards or budget non-Cherry switches. The Cherry Viola is good in of itself. Smooth action, not wobbly, and quality feel overall, they certainly do not feel cheap. The noise is also very reasonable for a mechanical switch. On the Corsair side of things, the K60 RGB Pro SE features PBT keycaps and full RGB backlighting, both of which are desirable features typically found in much higher priced keyboards. Combine all these with a rock-solid backplate for minimal flex and well-implemented magnetic wrist rest attachment, there is a lot to like about the K60 RGB Pro SE. The K60's wrist rest actually features better quality leatherette and thicker foam compared to the higher-end K95 RGB Platinum XT I reviewed last year. However, the wrist rest foam, despite being thicker, still feels like packing foam. I personally prefer something of higher density for a higher quality feel. Another thing I did not understand why the FN modifier secondary functions are completely not labeled, making all of them basically useless unless you manage to memorize over 24 combinations. Lastly, the LED's white balance is way off, creating a noticeable blue rather than a pure white when called upon. All of these complaints are minor in comparison to how good this keyboard is. For about $90, with quality Cherry Viola mechanical switches, PBT keycaps, and full RGB backlighting, you are getting a lot of keyboard for not a lot of money. For the full review, please click on the link in the description.